Today I'm going to be making $1 Million spaghetti. This is a recipe from Southern Living, and I'll make sure I'll link it right below this video. The ingredients you will need, you need some cooking spray, which I didn't have, I didn't leave out, but you need the cooking spray because you want to spray a 9 by 13 inch pan, and you want to preheat your oven to 350. You want a pound of uncooked spaghetti. You want 12 ounces of ground sirloin, 12 ounces of bulk mild or hot Italian sausage. We're using just the mild Italian sausage. You need 1 cup of chopped yellow onion. You need 1 teaspoon of finely chopped garlic. We're using this minced garlic, and we're using a teaspoon of it. You need 1 32-ounce jar of marinara sauce, such as Rayo's, and that's exactly what we bought was the Rayo's. You need 2 tablespoons of butter, which I have here, 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese softened, 1 cup of whole milk ricotta cheese. We're using the Great Bay ricotta cheese, and this was a brand new container, so you'll use about half of it. It's a 15-ounce container. And then you will need 1.5 ounces of Parmesan cheese, which is basically a half a cup shredded Parmesan cheese. And then you need 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. And then that is it. That's all your ingredients. So what we want to do is we want to take our spaghetti, and we're going to put it in our boiling water, and we're going to let it cook. And then we're also going to be browning our meats, both of our meats, in the same pan, and then we're going to drain the grease off. So our meat is browned. I was wrong about draining this. Normally you do want to drain like ground beef, but you're not supposed to drain this. We're going to add our onion in here and our garlic, and we're going to let that cook. And then with our spaghetti is finished cooking, and so we're going to drain the water off the spaghetti and add the butter to the spaghetti noodles, and we'll be back. So this is our drained spaghetti, and like I said, we're going to add our butter to this. We are also going to add half a cup of the Rayo's homemade marinara to this and stir it in. So our heat is turned off, but that will still, it's just like when you make Kraft macaroni and cheese or something. You know, you get to the point where you cook your macaroni, and then you put your butter in there, and your butter will still melt because the noodles are still hot, and the pan is still hot. So once your onions are translucent, remember we took the half a cup out of here. Oh no, there we go. We took a half a cup out of here. You want to pour the whole rest of this 32-ounce jar in here.
It should be about 3.5 cups.
And we turn the heat off. Okay, so I'm going to stir this in. Try not to get it all over me.
I noticed when I measured it out, it was a runnier sauce.
Yeah, we aren't used to buying Rayo's, but they recommended Rayo's, so I thought, well, why not? We'll just use what they recommend. Okay, so we're going to push this back, and now we're going to move right over, and we're going to prepare our cheese mixture. So you want to get our cream cheese, and this is the ricotta. And then this is the Parmesan, so everything but the mozzarella. Don't use the mozzarella. And we're going to mix these 3 things together. We have our greased pan here. And there's our cheese mixture. We're going to take our spaghetti and pour the whole pan of spaghetti in here, and then just spread it out. And then take your cheese mixture and try to put dollops of it all over the top of the spaghetti. Okay, now we want to take our meat mixture, and this is runny. Just know that this marinara sauce made that really runny. And we're going to use all this meat mixture on top. And I'm going to spread it out. Okay, now lastly, you're going to take your mozzarella cheese and you're going to sprinkle it over the top. And then our oven, our 350-degree oven is ready to go. And we're going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. So this is how it looks after the full time, and you're supposed to let it sit for 10 minutes after. So this is after it has set for 10 minutes after it has come out of the oven. So I'm just going to use a spatula and we'll see how that goes, because I know all that spaghetti's under here and it is not broken up. So we'll see how easy or hard it is. I didn't know if I should get a spoon or what. That's not bad. Let's see. Get some more here though. There we go. So you could use a spatula, spoon, whatever. You see how it looks though. Okay, so from Southern Living. This is, it says, when dinner needs to feel fancy but not cost a fortune. This is by Julia Levy. And it says active time is 30 minutes. Total time is 1 hour and 10 minutes. It says it serves 8, which I believe. So you ready to dive in? Now she's saying not cost a fortune. Well, that depends. I mean, because it can, there's no telling how much we did spend on the meat and the marinara and
ricotta cheese.
The ricotta, yeah, all those cheeses. That stuff's not cheap. Yeah. So
I mean, it's definitely going to be more expensive than buying a box of spaghetti noodles and
sure
a jar of sauce.
Yes, yeah. It's absolutely going to be more expensive.
It's heat hot.
Oh, is it?
Well, the bite.
My first bite wasn't, but
the sauce under the cheese was really hot.
Now I'm getting into it, so it does have some steam coming off of it. Okay, let's see.
I tell you what, I've never really had anything with ricotta cheese before, except for lasagna in a restaurant. As far as homemade stuff, I've never really had I've never bought ricotta cheese.
Besides,
until we started doing
besides newer recipes that I've done for the channel.
So that's what I mean. Until recently.
Yeah.
I love the texture and the flavor of that ricotta cheese. It really goes well. I mean, I guess that's why they always put it with lasagna, because it really goes well with that pasta sauce, and it adds a creaminess to it, but it's also got a ton of flavor.
You know, it smelled really garlicky.
It literally smells like garlic bread.
But it doesn't taste like it at all.
No, you can taste it, but it's not like overpowering.
Right. I was
thinking, with the onions. I can taste the onions, but it's not like onion.
Right.
It's not all onion.
And I have some people that have told me they do not like onion, just don't use it. You don't like garlic? Just don't use the garlic.
Yeah. Now, it may have some in the sauce. Marinara sauce, I don't know. I like that.
I like it too. This is one of those heavy, hearty meals. And if you did want to buy a package of that Texas toast and bake that in the oven, that would go really well with this.
If you're feeding a really big family or
something. If you wanted to go further, yes, then you could put a side salad with it, some garlic bread. It does say on here,
love that ricotta cheese.
On the recipe, I do too.
Can't talk about it enough. It's just so good.
I made a taco soup
Made a big difference to that too.
Yeah, and it had ricotta cheese and it was so good. I made that for the channel. It says, frequently asked questions, can you freeze a spaghetti bake? Yes, you can, but you should freeze it before it's baked.
So don't bake it and stick it in the freezer.
Right. Prepare the casserole up to the point of baking it and then let it cool. Wrap the dish in plastic wrap and aluminum foil and freeze it. So use both. It can stay in the freezer for up to 3 months. When you're ready to cook it, let it thaw in the fridge overnight. Then bake it according to the recipe's instructions. It may need a longer time to heat all the way through.
You may have to be in the oven.
Yeah, so you may not be able to bake yours in 30 minutes, but I think this is delicious. Will you
Sorry, there's a little gnat over here, buddy.
Oh.
I'm saying hello.
I think this is delicious. I like everything about it. If you didn't want to use spaghetti, you could use the penne pasta, which I really like, and it would be easier to get bites.
I like the spaghetti.
I like the spaghetti too.
And honestly, if you could break the spaghetti in half instead of using the whole length, it would make it a little bit easier, but I'm not having trouble. Just cut it and it's fine.
Right. So yeah, I think this is a winner. It was easy. I would make it again and again.
Very good.
So I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.